Welcome back to 3D Cars, where we take you deep into the future of automotive design and technology. Today, we're exploring a car that's already making waves even before it officially hits the streets, the Mazda EZ-6, the brand's sleek new entry into the electric and electrified segment. Set to debut in select markets by 2025 and with the potential to reach wider audiences by 2026, the EZ-6 represents Mazda's bold step into a new era, blending elegance, technology, and performance in a way that feels distinctly Mazda, yet refreshingly modern. At first glance, the EZ-6 stands out for its design. Mazda has always been known for its Kodo, soul of motion, philosophy, and the EZ-6 takes that DNA and evolves it for the electric age. The lines are smooth but purposeful, the proportions are athletic yet refined, and it has that signature front fascia with a modern twist. The traditional grille you'd find on Mazda's combustion models has been replaced with a cleaner, more aerodynamic nose, yet it still retains the visual identity that makes it unmistakably Mazda. The lighting is another standout feature, thin, sharp LED headlamps that almost look like the eyes of a wild animal. Around the back, the taillight design stretches across the width, giving the EZ-6 a planted, wide stance that makes it look aggressive without being over the top. The EZ-6 is expected to be offered in two powertrain options, a fully electric BEV version and an EREV, or extended range electric vehicle. The BEV variant is designed for those who want a pure EV experience, with a targeted range of around 600 kilometers on a single charge. That's roughly 372 miles, putting it in serious competition with established EVs from Tesla, Hyundai, and BYD. The EREV version is aimed at drivers who want electric drive most of the time but without the anxiety of running out of charge. This version pairs an electric motor with a small gasoline generator that can recharge the battery while you drive, extending the range well beyond what the BEV offers. It's a clever way to bridge the gap for markets where charging infrastructure is still developing. Inside, the EZ-6 pushes Mazda further into the premium territory it's been targeting in recent years. Step into the cabin, and you're greeted by an environment that feels more like a luxury lounge than a typical sedan. There's an emphasis on clean lines, high-quality materials, and a sense of openness thanks to a panoramic glass roof. The dashboard is dominated by a large, high-resolution central display with a minimalist but functional interface. Mazda's new infotainment system is expected to support over-the-air updates, ensuring that the car stays up to date with the latest software and features long after you buy it. Drivers can expect advanced voice control, seamless smartphone integration, and a digital instrument cluster that adapts to different driving modes. Mazda is also focusing heavily on the driving experience. While many EVs can feel a bit sterile or disconnected, the EZ-6 aims to maintain that zoom spirit the brand is famous for. Engineers have worked to fine-tune the steering, suspension, and throttle response so that even in an electric car, you get a sense of feedback and engagement. The battery is mounted low in the chassis, giving the EZ-6 a low center of gravity for better handling. The eSkyActiv powertrain technology promises smooth acceleration, instant torque, and excellent stability at high speeds. Safety and technology are also a major focus. The EZ-6 is expected to come equipped with Mazda's latest iActivSense safety suite, which includes adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and even semi-autonomous driving features for highway travel. The use of advanced driver assistance systems will not only make daily driving safer but also reduce fatigue on longer trips. One of the most interesting aspects of the EZ-6 is its position in Mazda's lineup. This isn't just another electric crossover, it's a sedan, a body style that's been shrinking in popularity but is now seeing a resurgence thanks to EV platforms. By offering both BEV and EREV versions, Mazda is giving customers flexibility. In markets like China, where the EZ-6 is launching first, sedans are still highly valued for their style and comfort. In Europe, it will likely be marketed under the name Mazda 6e, connecting it to the brand's long-running Mazda 6 lineage but with a clear signal that this is a different beast entirely. Charging performance is expected to be competitive, with DC fast charging allowing the battery to go from 20% to 80% in under 30 minutes, depending on the charging station. For home charging, Mazda is working on integration with smart home energy systems, allowing you to schedule charging when electricity rates are lowest or even use the car as a backup power source in emergencies. In terms of pricing, Mazda hasn't confirmed exact figures yet, but industry insiders expect the EZ-6 to be positioned competitively against other premium midsize EV sedans. That means it could start somewhere in the range of $40,000 to $50,000 for the base model, with the EREV version potentially coming in slightly lower to attract buyers transitioning from traditional gasoline cars. Overall, the Mazda EZ-6 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting models in Mazda's history. It represents a shift toward electrification without losing the soul of what makes a Mazda, well, a Mazda. Sleek, premium, and engaging to drive, the EZ-6 could be the car that puts Mazda on the map in the EV space. And for those of us who've been waiting to see how Mazda would approach the electric future, this is a very promising answer. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Mazda EZ-6, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to 3D Cars, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next look into the most exciting cars shaping the future of the road.